name's Logan. I'm a part of Team 92, and this is our predictive restaurant app. So we solve the restaurant recommendation problem, which primarily relies on word-of-mouth recommendations or the use of static websites such as Yelp to get recommendations. The method we take is combining this review-based data with a human-centered design user interface to build a streamlined user experience. So we start by taking the data set and having you input some previous restaurants that you've liked, so your previous experience, as well as your preferences, and we do some clustering at this stage to group you in with other users. From there, you can filter down to certain categories that you're looking for, and then we use Pearson correlation to put you in the top 10% of people within your cluster, and we look at those recommended restaurants based off your user input, so filters how you want. That means we'll always have a restaurant recommendation for you. In order to do this, we use the Yelp dataset, which contained tens of millions of businesses. We had to filter that down to restaurants and then clean up some of the categories. There were over 25. We had to clean that down to 7. We also had to extract some key features such as price and ambiance, which are key parts of our model. And for the scope of this project, we limited it to one area, but that could be expanded on in the future. The utility here is that we provide tailored recommendations, which goes beyond what is typically available today. So by having good restaurant recommendations, we build trust in the app. What's innovative here is our approach using Pearson correlation to provide unique recommendations so that there will always be a recommendation. We go beyond your current social network by looking at all reviewers, not just ones that you know. We're able to use data science to reduce the need to read free text reviews to get to meaningful recommendations. And we go around the cold start problem by having you input your previous experience to create tailored recommendations. So our system works very well and provides restaurant recommendations with minimal clicks and minimal setup, although there is room for improvement in the future by either increasing the data that's available as part of the recommendations or by having it store your history, etc., so you don't have to go through the setup multiple times. We weren't able to statistically validate our model because we did run into the data sparsity issue in terms of comparing like restaurant recommendations at the user level. In terms of our user interface, I'll take you over here. This is the landing page to provide you some context. You can launch in, you can then select your previous experience. I'll select the top 3 here, but you could filter down based off of previous experience or stuff that you're looking for. And then you can click submit. And that will provide the recommended restaurants here, as you can see what group you're in, as well as the restaurants and some of their information available.